17 people are dead and several others injured after the roof of a crematorium in Muradnagar in Ghaziabad district in Uttar Pradesh comes down due to the heavy rains. NDRF team is there carrying out rescue and relief work. The UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has instructed officials to conduct relief and rescue work and also to submit a report of the incident. India moves ahead in its fight against COVID-19 with 2 COVID-19 vaccines getting the Drugs Controller General of India approval for emergency use. Bharat Biotech's Covaxin and Serum Institute of India's Covishield by Oxford AstraZeneca get the nod. Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulates the hard-working scientists and innovators of India, hails this as a decisive turning point in strengthening the spirited fight and says that it would make every Indian proud, and the 2 vaccines are made in India. He says that this shows eagerness of the scientific community to fulfill the dream of Atmanirbhar Bharat, with care and compassion being at the root. The World Health Organization and medical fraternity hailed DCGI's approval of the 2 made-in-India vaccines. Health Minister Dr. Harshvardhan terms it a watershed moment in India's battle against COVID-19. The Home Minister Amit Shah thanks scientists, doctors, medical staff, security personnel and corona warriors. The INB Minister Prakash Javadekar calls it a big, historic moment for India. The Bharatiya Janata Party slams the Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav for a controversial statement regarding the country-made COVID-19 vaccines. Terms his comments as irresponsible and upsetting. The Chief of Defence Staff, General Bipin Rawat, concludes his 2-day visit to operation areas of Arunachal Pradesh, compliments the soldiers for adopting innovative measures for surveillance through locally developed technology and defence preparedness to face any challenge. And continuous heavy rains since the morning in Delhi NCR bring a respite from pollution. The Met Department predicts more intense rains in Delhi NCR over the next 3 days. Namaskar, welcome to the news. My name is Mark Lin. Here's our top story. It's a tragic story. At least 17 people were killed in Muradnagar area of Ghaziabad when the roof collapsed. This is an under construction cremation pier, and it happened in Muradnagar. Police and teams of NDRF have reached the spot, and they are doing rescue and relief operations. It's underway to evacuate people.
जो यहाँ पे इस स्थान पे जो शेड टाइप का स्ट्रक्चर था, वो उसके गिरने से वहाँ पे करीब 38-40 लोग थे। उसमें 38 लोगों को इवैक्यूएट करके यहाँ से निकाला गया है। उसमें 17 लोगों की डेथ अभी हो चुकी है और बाकी लोग का सबका इलाज चल रहा है यहाँ पर अस्पताल में। और इसमें जांच करके जो भी दोषी हैं इसमें, चाहे ठेकेदार है या नगर पालिका के और अधिकारी कर्मचारी हैं, उनका जांच करके हम लोग यथाशीघ्र इसमें उत्तरदायी निर्धारित करेंगे और आवश्यकता अनुसार विभागीय कार्रवाई या जो भी क्रिमिनल कार्रवाई की आवश्यकता पड़ेगी तो उसमें पूरी कठोर से कठोर कार्रवाई की जाएगी। तो इमीडिएटली हम लोग जांच शुरू कर दिए हैं। जांच करके हम लोग इसमें कार्रवाई कराएंगे। उसमें जो भी करके तत्काल हम लोग कार्रवाई जाँच कर रहे हैं।
देखिए, समूचे प्रकरण में मेरे द्वारा और मंडलायुक्त महोदय द्वारा ये पूरी जांच करके पूरी तरह से भेजा जाएगा। जो भी दोषी होगा उसमें उसके खिलाफ सख्त कार्रवाई की जाएगी। पहली प्राथमिकता इस समय रिलीफ और रेस्क्यू ऑपरेशन की थी, वो इस समय चल रहा है। डॉक्टर से लगातार संपर्क में है, जिससे अधिक से अधिक लोगों की जान को बचाया जा सके। अभी कैजुअलिटीज हैं, जिसका एक फाइनल फिगर अभी बाद में बताया जा सके।
देखिए, बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण घटना घटित हुई है और इस समय हम लोग का मुख्य उद्देश्य ये है कि जो भी यहाँ घायल हैं, जो भी मलबे के नीचे दबे हुए हैं, उनको खोज के उनको उपचार की उनकी व्यवस्था उपलब्ध कराना। और एनडीआरएफ की टीम यहाँ बुला ली गई है। एनडीआरएफ की टीम के साथ उनका टैग स्क्वाड भी है, ताकि मलबे के नीचे दबे हुए किसी भी व्यक्ति को वो चिन्हित कर सकें। और हम लोग पुलिस की टीम, प्रशासन की टीम, मेडिकल की टीम सब यहाँ लगे हुए हैं। और हमारा मुख्य उद्देश्य समय ये है कि किसी भी घायल को उपचार की व्यवस्था उपलब्ध कराना।
Meanwhile, Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath took cognizance of the incident. He has instructed district officials to conduct relief operations and to submit a report.
जिलाधिकारी और वरिष्ठ पुलिस अधीक्षक गाजियाबाद मौके पर हैं, राहत कार्य कर रहे हैं। और मैंने उन लोगों से स्पष्ट कर दिया है कि राहत कार्य में घायलों को तत्काल उपचार कराने के साथ ही इस पूरी घटना की रिपोर्ट वे तत्काल प्रदेश शासन को उपलब्ध करवा दें, जिससे इस दुखद घटना के पीछे के कारणों को जाना जा सके और राज्य सरकार सभी पीड़ित परिवारों के साथ पूरी मजबूती के साथ खड़ी है। हर संभव सहायता उन पीड़ित परिवार वालों को राज्य सरकार करेगी।
And the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has tweeted about the Muradnagar incident, and he's tweeted in Hindi, and this is the tweet. Well, Manoj Sharma joins us now from Ghaziabad. Manoj, can you tell us what the current situation is like?
हेलो
जी मनोज,
यहाँ पर सुबह 11:30 बजे तकरीबन गाजियाबाद मुरादनगर स्थित एक शमशान घाट है, जहाँ पर कि एक लेंटर जो अभी 1.5 महीने पहले बनाया गया था वो भरा गया और गिर गया। उसके नीचे जब भी उपस्थित वहाँ पे तकरीबन 40 लोग थे जो कि एक शमशान क्रिया में यहाँ पर आए हुए थे। उनमें स्थानीय लोगों ने उनको तभी रेस्क्यू करके बचाया गया उनमें, लेकिन उसके बावजूद भी 17 लोग को बचाया नहीं जा सका। तकरीबन 38 लोग टोटल थे उसके नीचे। उनको इलाज के लिए अस्पताल में भेज दिया गया है। अभी ये संख्या बढ़ सकती है, क्योंकि अभी इलाज चल रहा है उन लोगों का। कितनी जाने जाए एक्चुअल में जानी है, कितनी जाने गई हैं, ये तो 17 तो अभी तक की बताई जा चुकी हैं।
तो एक्चुअली वर्तमान स्थिति क्या है अभी? क्या
वर्तमान स्थिति सर ये है कि यहाँ पे रेस्क्यू कार्यक्रम जो था वो तकरीबन समाप्त हो चुका है और जितने भी यहाँ पे दबे थे, जितने भी लोग निकले गए हैं उनको अस्पताल में भर्ती कर दिया गया है। मेरठ से कमिश्नर यहाँ पे आए थे, आईजी मेरठ यहाँ पे आए हुए थे, तमाम आला अधिकारी यहाँ पे मौजूद हैं। एनडीआरएफ गाजियाबाद, जो कि बहुत ही अच्छी बात है कि हमारे यहाँ गाजियाबाद में एनडीआरएफ की टीम लगी होती है, जो कि एकदम उसको बुला लिया गया है, जिसकी वजह से तकरीबन काफी जानें बचाई जा चुकी हैं।
क्या किसी जांच शुरू हो गई है? क्या
जांच अभी नहीं बताई गई है सर। जांच के आदेश अभी मुख्यमंत्री ने बताया कि अभी जांच के आदेश दिए जाएंगे, लेकिन अभी जांच शुरू नहीं हुई है यहाँ पे। अभी तत्काल जांच करने के आदेश दिए गए हैं, लेकिन अभी यहाँ पे शुरू नहीं हुआ।
अच्छा, और आपने घायलों के बारे में क्या इनका इलाज कहाँ किया जा रहा है? कि कौन सा हॉस्पिटल में है? कितने लोग हैं?
देखिए, घायलों का इलाज यहाँ पे नजदीक में ही एक ITS डेंटल कॉलेज है, कुछ को वहाँ के लिए प्रेफर किया गया था, लेकिन उसके बाद उनको गाजियाबाद प्रेफर कर दिया गया है सरकारी अस्पताल में, जहाँ पे उनका इलाज चल रहा है।
Right, Manoj Sharma, thank you for those inputs. So, moving on then to our next story. In a historic moment in India's fight against COVID-19, the Drugs Controller General of India today approved vaccines of the Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech. The Controller General has granted permission to both the vaccines, and this is for restricted use in an emergency situation.
Adequate examination. The CDSCO has decided to accept the recommendations of the expert committee, and accordingly vaccines of Messrs Serum and Bharat Biotech are being approved for restricted use in emergency situation, and permission is being granted to Messrs Cadila Healthcare for conduct of phase 3 clinical trial in India.
And in a press statement, the DCGI said that the Bharat Biotech has developed a whole virion inactivated coronavirus vaccine, Covaxin, in collaboration with ICMR and NIV Pune. This vaccine is developed on a ViroCell platform, and it's a well-established track record of safety and efficacy both in this country and globally.
Messrs. Bharat Biotech has developed a whole virion inactivated coronavirus vaccine named Covaxin in collaboration with ICMR and National Institute of Virology, Pune, from where they received the virus seed strains. This vaccine is developed on ViroCell platform, which has well-established track record of safety and efficacy in the country and globally.
The DCGI also said that Phase 1 and Phase 2 clinical trials were conducted on approximately 800 subjects. Results demonstrated that the vaccine is safe and it provides a robust immune response.
Phase 1 and Phase 2 clinical trials were conducted in approximately 800 subjects, and results have demonstrated that the vaccine is safe and provides a robust immune response. The Phase 3 efficacy trial was initiated in India in 25,800 volunteers, and till date approximately 22,500 participants have been vaccinated across the country, and the vaccine has been found to be safe as per the data available till date.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called the DCGI approval of the Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech vaccines a decisive turning point to strengthen the spirited fight against corona. In a series of tweets, the Prime Minister said, and I quote, "A decisive turning point to strengthen a spirited fight. DCGI granting approval to vaccines of the Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech accelerates the road to a healthier and COVID-free nation. Congratulations, India. Congratulations to our hardworking scientists and innovators. It would make every Indian proud that the two vaccines that have been given emergency use approval are made in India. This shows the eagerness of our scientific community to fulfill the dream of an Atmanirbhar Bharat, at the root of which is care and compassion. We reiterate our gratitude to doctors, medical staff, scientists, police personnel, sanitation workers, and all corona warriors for the outstanding work done, that too in adverse circumstances. We will remain eternally grateful to them for saving many lives." The Home Minister Amit Shah has said that it's a momentous achievement for India as the DCGI has granted approval to COVID vaccines of the Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech. In a series of tweets, the Home Minister said, and I quote, "A momentous achievement for India. DCGI has granted approval to COVID vaccines of Serum Institute of India and Bharat Biotech. I salute our very talented and hardworking scientists for making India proud. Congratulations to PM Narendra Modi ji for striving towards a COVID-free India. Visionary leadership can make a huge difference. Time and again, we have seen a new India eager to innovate and help humanity during the crisis. And the approval to Made in India vaccines will prove to be a game changer in boosting PM Narendra Modi's vision of an Atmanirbhar Bharat. We heartily thank our scientists, doctors, medical staff, security personnel, and all corona warriors who dedicatedly served humanity during these testing times. The nation will always remember and will remain grateful to them for their selfless service towards mankind." And the Health Minister, Dr. Harshvardhan, said that the wait for COVID-19 vaccine is over. Covishield and Covaxin approved for emergency use in India. The Health Minister tweeted, and I quote, "A watershed moment in India's famed battle against COVID-19 under the charismatic leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. These vaccines are a fitting tribute to our corona warriors. My heartfelt gratitude to all healthcare professionals and frontline workers for their exemplary efforts during these unprecedented times. Congratulations to all the scientists and researchers for their untiring efforts. It's now time to reap the benefits of the robust supply chain infrastructure we put in place for quick and equitable distribution of the vaccines. Urge all citizens to entrust the stringent protocols followed for ensuring safety, efficacy, and immunogenicity of the approved vaccines. The Information Broadcasting Minister, Prakash Javadekar, also extended greetings to the nation and called it a historic moment for India. The INB Minister tweeted, and I quote, "A big and historic moment for India. The Indian vaccine is a reality now. Thank you, Narendra Modi ji, for this significant and reassuring announcement." The Principal Scientific Advisor to the government, K. Vijay Raghavan, also congratulated the people of India on the approval of the two major vaccines for COVID-19. He said, and I quote, "Congratulations all, vaccination will begin soon. This is a result of focused work by scientists, national laboratories, government agencies, regulators, healthcare workers, and most importantly, all our people who have waited patiently following all COVID-appropriate behavior." He further wrote, "There are full vaccination measures in place across the country. All should follow these protocols systematically and fully. Everyone will get their turn. We should start by ensuring that those who look after us, health and frontline workers, are the first ones to be safe." The World Health Organization has welcomed India's decision giving emergency use authorization to COVID-19 vaccines. In a picture shared along with a tweet, Dr. Poonam Khetrapal Singh, who is the Regional Director, WHO Southeast Asia region, said that the WHO welcomes the first emergency use authorization given to COVID-19 vaccines in WHO Southeast Asia region. As India approves two COVID-19 vaccines for emergency use, the Director of the Indian Institute of Medical Sciences, Dr. Randeep Guleria, in a video message cleared the doubts on the process of vaccination in the country. Eligible beneficiaries will be informed through registered mobile numbers. And he says that the frontline workers, the COVID-19 workers, will be vaccinated first. Let's listen.
Namaste, I'm Dr. Guleria. I know that many of you have some questions as far as the vaccine is concerned, and let's try and address some of them. In the initial phase, COVID-19 vaccine will be provided to priority groups, and these include healthcare workers, frontline workers. Those above the age of 50 may also get vaccinated early depending upon the availability of vaccine. The eligible beneficiaries will be informed through the registered mobile number regarding the health facility where the vaccine will be provided and the scheduled time for the same. This will be done to avoid any inconvenience in registration and vaccination of beneficiaries. No, I don't think that would be right. Registration of beneficiary is mandatory for vaccination of COVID-19. Only after registration, the information on the session site to visit and time will be shared with the beneficiary. So any one of the documents that I'm going to be mentioning with photo may be produced at the time of registration. And these include driving license, health insurance smart card issued by the scheme of Ministry of Labour, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Card, the Manrega Job Card, official identity cards issued by MPs, MLAs, MLCs, PAN card, passbooks issued by the bank or the post office, passport, pension documents, service identity cards issued to employees by the central, state government, public limited companies, or voter ID cards. The photo ID produced at the time of registration must be produced and verified at the time of vaccination. Photo ID is a must for both registration and verification of beneficiary at session site to ensure that the intended person is vaccinated. Following online registration, beneficiary will receive SMS on their registered mobile number on the due date, place and time of vaccination. Yes, on getting due dose of COVID-19 vaccine, the beneficiary will receive SMS on their registered mobile number. After all doses of vaccines are administered, a QR code based certificate will also be sent to the registered mobile number of the beneficiary. Yes, I would request that you take some rest for at least half an hour after taking the COVID-19 vaccine. And if you have any symptoms, any discomfort, please inform the nearest authorities, the ANM, the ASHA workers, so that they can attend to you if there is any problem that you have. Remember to continue following key COVID appropriate behaviors like wearing of masks, maintaining hand sanitization and physical distancing, that is 6 feet or 2 gaj ki duri.
And India has crossed yet another significant milestone in its fight against COVID as the active caseload in the country further decreased to 2.39%. With continuous decline in the number of active COVID-19 cases, the active cases in the country witnessed a decline of nearly 4,000 cases, and now it stands at 2,47,000. So the national cumulative recovery rate has also improved, 96.16%. The recovery is of over 99 lakh people so far. And India has recorded one of the lowest new cases per million population in the last 7 days. Brazil, Russia, France, Italy, USA and UK have higher rates, higher cases per million population reported in the last 7 days. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will deliver the inaugural address at the National Metrology Conclave. It will happen on Monday. He will do so via video conference. He will dedicate the National Atomic Time Scale and the Bharatiya Nirdeshak Dravya to the nation on the occasion. The Prime Minister will also lay the foundation stone of the National Environmental Standards Laboratory. The National Metrology Conclave 2021 is being organized by the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, National Physical Laboratory, New Delhi, which is entering into its 75th year since its inception. The theme of the conclave is Metrology for the Inclusive Growth of the Nation. The National Atomic Time Scale generates Indian Standard Time with an accuracy of 2.8 nanosecond. The Bharatiya Nirdeshak Dravya is supporting testing and calibration of laboratories for quality assurance at par with international standards. The National Environmental Standards Laboratory will aid self-reliance in the certification of ambient air and industrial emission monitoring equipment. The BJP has slammed the Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav's controversial statement over the vaccination drive. Reacting to the SP chief's comment, the BJP spokesperson Sambit Patra said that such comments are baseless. They should not come at a time when the whole country is fighting the COVID-19 pandemic. Patra said that it's very irresponsible. It's a very irresponsible comment made by the SP chief.
As far as the comment of Mr. Akhilesh Yadav regarding COVID-19 vaccine is concerned, it is absolutely, I would say, irresponsible comment, and it's a very serious comment in the sense that today we need to instill confidence in the people of this country about the vaccine of COVID-19. Ironically, what Mr. Akhilesh Yadav says, that this is a BJP vaccine, that I would not get vaccinated, only spreads rumors and canards in the people of this country.
Reacting to the statement, the Union Minister Anurag Thakur said that it's very unfortunate that Akhilesh Yadav made such a controversial statement. We had a little bit of a technical problem there, but there were other leaders also who reacted, and the BJP leader, former Union Minister Rajyavardhan Singh Rathore, also condemned Akhilesh Yadav's comment on this vaccination drive, and he said that such comments are upsetting. If we can listen to that, let's play that out.
ये हमारे लिए गर्व की बात है कि भारत के प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो स्थान है वो दुनिया के सभी नेताओं में नंबर 1 पोजीशन पर, और वो भी बहुत मार्जिन से 55 अंकों से वो नंबर 1 पोजीशन पर हैं। और प्रधानमंत्री जो राष्ट्रपति हैं ब्राज़ील के, वो आधे 29 अंकों से, और फिर ऑस्ट्रेलिया के जो प्रधानमंत्री हैं वो 27 अंकों से नंबर 2 और 3 स्थान पर है। ये उपलब्धि जो है ये सिर्फ प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी की नहीं है, ये देश के हर एक नागरिक की उपलब्धि है, और इसीलिए एक गर्व की बात है।
Well, that was Rajyavardhan Rathore speaking on the Prime Minister's ranking as the most popular leader by a US rank agency. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi is the most popular head of state globally. In fact, the BJP spokesperson Shahnawaz Hussain also spoke about this, welcoming the rating given to Prime Minister Narendra Modi as the most popular head of state or government globally, calling him the best Prime Minister in the world.
सारे जहां से अच्छा प्रधानमंत्री हमारा, पूरे दुनिया में आज सबसे लोकप्रिय, सबसे पॉपुलर, सबसे ज्यादा मशहूर, सबसे ज्यादा भरोसे वाला कोई नेता है तो ये भारत का सौभाग्य है भारतीयों का कि नरेंद्र मोदी जैसे प्रधानमंत्री जो वार अगेंस्ट कोरोना में एक बड़े योद्धा बनकर उभरे और जिस तरह एक बड़ी आबादी 135 करोड़ की आबादी को उन्होंने संभालने का काम किया, जिस तरह कोरोना में पूरे देश को दिशा देने का काम किया, आज पूरे दुनिया में उनकी लोकप्रियता है। हर देश का नागरिक सोचता है काश हमारे यहाँ भी नेता नरेंद्र मोदी जैसा होता।
Similarly, the former cabinet minister Rajavardhan Rathore, former minister in the Union Council of Ministers, welcomed the Prime Minister's global rating, calling it a proud moment not only for Prime Minister but also for the country.
ये हमारे लिए गर्व की बात है कि भारत के प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो स्थान है वो दुनिया के सभी नेताओं में नंबर 1 पोजीशन पर, और वो भी बहुत मार्जिन से 55 अंकों से वो नंबर 1 पोजीशन पर हैं। और प्रधानमंत्री जो राष्ट्रपति हैं ब्राजील के, वो आधे 29 अंकों से, और फिर ऑस्ट्रेलिया के जो प्रधानमंत्री हैं वो 27 अंकों से नंबर 2 और 3 स्थान पर है। ये उपलब्धि जो है ये सिर्फ प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी की नहीं है, ये देश के हर एक नागरिक की उपलब्धि है और इसीलिए एक गर्व की बात है।
And on the second day of his visit to the operational areas of Arunachal Pradesh, the Chief of Defence Staff, General Bipin Rawat, visited the Army and ITBP personnel deployed in the forwardmost air-maintained post along Subansiri Valley in Arunachal Pradesh. General Bipin Rawat complimented the soldiers for adopting innovative measures for surveillance through locally developed technology and the defence preparedness in the face of any challenge. The CDS also said that he was satisfied by the high morale and motivation of all ranks who will ensure certain victory if challenged or given the opportunity. And with that, we conclude this bulletin. Thanks very much for being with us. Namaskar.
A global pandemic,